There was a time not so long ago when China's real estate boom seemed unstoppable. High-rises shot up like bamboo stalks, housing prices in megacities like Shanghai and Shenzhen reached dizzying heights, and a new Chinese middle class dreamed of a home of their own. But that dream has turned into a nightmare of empty apartment towers and ghost cities. The property market implosion, kicked off by over-leveraged developer giants like Evergrande, has cast a dark cloud over the world's second-largest economy. Now, the Chinese Communist Party is making its biggest effort yet to revive the moribund real estate sector. Earlier this month, Beijing unveiled a sweeping rescue package with down payment cuts for homebuyers and $42 billion from the central bank to help local governments purchase unsold housing inventory from developers to convert into affordable homes. It's a startling government intervention that speaks volumes about just how perilous the property crisis has become. For decades, rampant real estate development powered China's breakneck growth. Rising home values made people feel richer, spurring spending. Local governments derived a huge portion of their revenues from land sales. The property market wasn't just an economic engine, it was the party's grand bargain with the middle class: work hard, buy a home, get richer. That virtuous cycle has been replaced by a vicious one of sliding prices, unsold units, and spooked buyers. The stakes for Xi Jinping couldn't be higher. The property crisis is exacerbating China's broader economic slowdown, threatening his ambitions for a great rejuvenation of the nation. It's also fanning dangerous social discontent, with angry homebuyers protesting across the country last year over unfinished projects. So far, economists don't see the central government's property backstop juicing growth much this year. Most estimates are in the range of 0.1 to 0.3 percentage points of GDP. This might be the first salvo, with more to come, opined one analyst. Indeed, more monetary medicine from the People's Bank of China looks likely, with expected cuts to bank reserve ratios and potentially interest rates as well. Beijing may have to pour more fiscal funds directly into white elephant real estate projects, but throwing tons of government money at the problem seems unlikely to be a long-term fix. As one economist noted, even if prices establish a trough this year, there is still a high level of housing inventories which will take time to work through. Soaking up that oversupply could take years. Ultimately, the property crisis reflects deeper, structural issues: overinvestment, ballooning debt loads, demographics. The housing slump is a manifestation of what economist Michael Pettis has called Beijing's biggest contradiction: the investment-heavy growth model that has fueled prosperity but is now running out of steam. For Xi, then, the property rescue attempt represents far more than an economic bailout. It's an ideological battle to salvage the party's credibility. As the new measures slowly filter out, millions of middle-class Chinese homeowners and would-be buyers will be watching nervously. Their fates are inextricably tied to this latest state intervention, this bid to prop up the property market and preserve a foundation of wealth and dreams. It's a grand gambit by the party that harks back to its revolutionary roots. Mao sought to remake Chinese society through sheer force of will. Now Xi is waging an epic campaign to arrest the deflating of the property bubble he himself inflated. But if this great property backlash is mishandled, it could do more than dampen growth. It could seriously erode the party's aura of omnipotence and upset the grand bargain between rulers and ruled that has underpinned China's dizzying rise. For Xi, stabilizing citizens' most significant source of wealth represents a vital step towards fulfilling his rejuvenation vision and cementing the party's legitimacy for decades to come. The alternative, letting the property market collapse completely, is too destabilizing to contemplate, so brace yourself for an epic state-driven campaign to reflate the property bubble, patch up ghost cities, and restore housing market sanity. In true communist tradition, the party is betting it can defy economic gravity through sheer willpower. Success will hinge on making the middle-class dream of home ownership real again. If not, the social contract fraying, and people's dimming visions of prosperity may fuel a great property reckoning that no amount of Politburo edicts can contain.